it's Mary, and I'm coming to you today to talk about a palette that you cannot get. That's right. Isn't that nice of me? Okay, sort of you can't get. You can actually get this palette. Now, the Jaclyn Hill palette, what is that? Did she make these shadows? No. The Jaclyn Hill palette was just a collaboration between Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brushes, okay? She basically picked out her favorites, which you know is a warm toned palette. Is this not gorgeous? Okay, now of course this sucker, I think it was like 26 bucks, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that I went through. I stayed up all night long to get to, one of which I gave to my daughter and the other I kept for myself. Did I need these shadows? No. I have so many shadows it's not funny. I did not need this cheap thing. You know, look at this case. It's like a Coastal Scents case, which also, mind you, makes some pretty fantastic shadows. But you know, you can't always judge a book by its cover. Now, the thing that makes this case different than all the other Morphe cases is nothing. No, it's just the little JH sticker on the back, which stands for Jaclyn Hill. Okay, this is just your plastic, cheap, no mirror case. No frills here. But what's inside is like magic. And I've never used it on camera, even though I use it. I love this palette. I really do. But I don't use it on camera because you can't get this palette. But you can buy these shades. Yeah. Okay, so I had to do some work, okay, to bring you this video. This video took a long time because I actually have to go find and figure out what each shade of this is. You know, you can, when I bought the palette, I think it was like $20 maybe. Okay, so these shades all exist. These aren't exclusive. The palette, buying them all in this palette was a special thing that they don't have anymore. But buying the shadows in them, you absolutely still can do. Now here's the thing. These shadows are $2.29 each. Okay, so while this palette cost me like $20-some, okay, so it would actually cost you $64.12 if you wanted to purchase every shadow in here. But you don't have to purchase every shadow in here. Okay, but if you did, you'd have one amazing warm palette. Serious. This green, anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them for you, okay? Then you can decide by the swatches if you want to buy, you know, maybe you only want to buy 3 of the shades. Maybe you only want to buy, or maybe you want to buy them all, okay? They're amazing. So let me show you the pigmentation of these. And I have worn these and they have lasted all day long. And they looked just as gorgeous when I took them off. $2.29 shadows. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start at this end up here. Okay, so let us look at this. Okay, this is no primer. All right. I'm going to have pictures that I will label each one of these shades. Right now I just want to show you the pigmentation of the shades. This is the next row. These are so creamy, so buttery, so pigmented, you will die. I would put these shadows, a lot of these shadows up there in the same category as they're so buttery, right? I mean, let me get dried off here really quick. Some of these are every bit as buttery as a Lorac shadow. Ready? That's the 3rd row. All right, so coming into the 4th row, this first one here is one of my favorites, okay? So this is the row I'm in right here. this one. Ready? Really? I'm just saying. I know this is a horrible swatching situation here where you cannot see how wonderful and iridescent and beautiful these are. Last row has that green in it. I'm so excited. Oh, this third color would look wonderful on somebody who looks wonderful in corals and stuff. Ready? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Morphe brushes. This is not high-end, far from high-end, but performs very high-end. So, yeah, love this, okay? And they're always putting together pro palettes, you know, like a matte palette, a natural glow palette, you know, whatever. They'll put that together and sell it palettes. You can get an empty one and build your own or whatever. They also have a line of brushes that are really good. Morphe brushes are pretty good brushes. I don't like them as well as I like the Beauty Junkies, but they're still pretty good brushes. So. If you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you. See ya. Bye.
First, a word from our sponsor, Huggies. Huggies has asked me to tell you that you don't have to be a baby to use their wipes. No, they didn't. But we're going to be using a lot of Huggies wipes today. To this decree. Decree. That's right. It's a decree. A degree. To this degree. Okay? Ready? Ooh, are you ready? Are you ready? No, I'm not really going to do that. I'm all gangsta today with my necklace. I'm like a gangsta. Yeah. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. I didn't just say that. I am not a hoe. Don't you call me that.